till the day I die.
Hi guys, what is going on? It is Desire here, and today we're going to be looking at what happens when you prestige, and I'm also going to be talking about how I've actually managed to get to prestige in day one of release, and talk about the sort of classes I've been using, what methods I've been using to just grind out some XP, so that hopefully you guys can level up as fast as I have and actually get through the prestiges as quickly as you want to. So guys, I think the first thing I'm going to start with is my critter class, because if I go ahead and prestige now, then it'll wipe them, so I'll be able to show you as effectively what I've been using. So these two prestige, this last prestige I've actually been using mostly ARs. I've had a little try of some submachine guns, but I just found ARs to be pretty dominant as of right now. There are a couple of very strong submachine guns that I just haven't got around to using yet that I'm sure I'll find are just as good in the future. But the two guns I've been using the most are the ICR-7 and the Rampart 17. Now really helpfully for you guys, if you're a lower level, these are like really early unlocks, so you guys will be able to use these very early on, and that will allow you to just level up as fast as possible by using these very powerful weapons. So this class right here I've been using not quite as much as the other one, but it's basically the ICR-7 with both grips, long barrel and quick draw, and this just turns this gun into an absolute laser. Now I know a lot of people do like to use a sight on the ICR, however it's really not needed, as the gun itself is very powerful and the iron sights are actually really good. So then for the gear, I know I've got the ComSec device on at the moment, however most of the time I do actually run StimShot. I'm only running ComSec at the moment because I was going for the gunship, because the gunship you unlock, I think it's 54 or 55. So I wanted to just have a quick run at getting that before I prestiged. So most of the time I use StimShot, and then perks on my classes tend to be exactly the same every single one. Scavenger, if I've got a perk 2 on it, it'll be lightweight, and then a Ghost as perk 3. And that's pretty much it really for this class. And the second class, this one I've been using the most out of any single class, and it's just insane how powerful the Rampart still is even after the beta. So a lot of people don't really like the Rampart, I get the feeling, because it's slower fire rate, so people think that it ends up doing less damage. However, when you get a class set up completely, it is ridiculous. I've actually already prestiged this weapon, and I'm 7 long shots off getting it gold already. So this is a really powerful class. I use the Rampart, then I use high caliber 1, long barrel, fast mags and grip. The only reason I'm actually using fast mags at the moment is because I prestiged my weapon, as I said, so I don't have high caliber 2 unlocked again yet. As soon as I've got high caliber 2, it will be high caliber, long barrel, high caliber 2 and grip, and this gun just absolutely melts anything and everything in your way. Then exactly the same as the last class, I've got ComSec on at the moment because I was going for the gunship, but normally I run StimShot. Then we got Scavenger and Ghost, and as I said, if I run a perk 2, it ends up being a lightweight. So these are the two classes I've been using, guys, to just grind out the game and get as much score as I possibly can. And I suppose that kind of brings me on to the game I've been playing. I've been playing pretty much solidly Domination for the entire time I've been playing. Domination is back to 100 points per kill, because I don't know if you guys will have remembered, because a lot of people didn't actually play Domination in World War II specifically because of the reason that it was 50 points a kill, which kind of limited your ability to get score streaks properly. However, in Black Ops 4 it is back to 100 points a kill, so I've just been able to actually grind away on it. And yeah, just play with 1 or 2 mates at least. You can cap your base flag, cap B flag, and you can just hold a line slightly in front of B flag and people will just rush at you, and it's just easy feeding kills, which will get you a very high score per minute and a good KD. So speaking of those guys, let's take a jump into my stats and have a look. Now, win-loss ratio I'm not too fussed about. There's a lot of new people on the game, so when you're only playing with 1 or 2 mates it can get quite difficult to have to carry the entire team yourself. But I've got a positive win-to-loss ratio, it's a 1.212. Then jumping into things people tend to care about more, which is the KD. My KD right now is a 1.93, which is a pretty solid KD, especially considering I've been going for a lot of headshots to get some camos. So those of you that know, if you're not bothered about camos and you just play in the game, you'll probably end up having a higher KD than someone like me who's looking to actually get dark matter, diamond, gold, etc. like that. Just because you'll just get the kill, you won't be focused on getting that headshot. But yeah, I've got 1.93 KD, and then in my opinion the most important thing, your score per minute. My score per minute is currently 489, which is pretty high. I've seen, you know, some higher score per minute. You know, I haven't got the highest score per minute I've seen, but it is a pretty high score per minute. A lot of people tend to average around 300, even less. So the the real way that I got this score per minute is just domination, just capping A, cap B, and hold the line. And that is it's just the best way to do it. A lot of flanking is involved in getting a ton of high kill streaks and things like that. But that's pretty much my stats, guys. So what we're going to do now is we're going to jump into Prestige, and yeah. So let's go ahead and enter Prestige mode. Now, as you can see, when we enter Prestige mode, we get the Prestige 1 icon, we get a permanent unlock token, we get an extra custom class slot, and we get a calling card. I'm also going to be showing you guys how to use the permanent unlock token, because a lot of people will have played the beta and got to max level. However, it's not like inherently straightforward how you actually end up using your permanent unlock token. So I'll just quickly show you guys that, because I'm pretty sure what I'm going to unlock already. So let's go ahead and enter Prestige 1. So there we go, guys, it is activating our Prestige, and there we go, we are now at Prestige 1. So you can see in the top right there, that's what the Prestige 2 icon looks like, and it's pretty cool. But to use your permanent unlock token, guys, all you want to do is straight away just come to here, and you just want to go across and find the thing you want to permanently unlock. So I'm not going to unlock the Rampart because it's level 10, so there's not really much point. What I want to unlock is I want to unlock the final assault rifle, just because that way, when I'm going for diamond assault rifles, which is kind of next thing on my agenda, I'm going to be able to not have to wait until I hit level 49 to be using this final assault rifle. I can use it straight off the bat. I was debating between that and actually using the sword and actually unlocking the swordfish, but I'm going to leave the swordfish now because I'm not going to be using it at the moment. So let's go ahead and unlock the Maddox RFB and use our permanent unlock token. So there we go, guys, that is how you prestige. That is what prestige looks like. It is incredibly simple to do. If you guys did enjoy this video, and then make sure to drop a like. I've got a lot of glitch videos coming because my channel was originally based around glitches, and I'm keeping it to that. So there will be glitch videos coming, there'll be gameplays, there'll be zombies live streams, all sorts of things coming. So yeah, I'll see you guys in a little bit.